Hello, this is Matt Caddo, Senior Fellow in Public Policy with the American Kratom Association. And I'm just getting ready to head home from Mississippi, where I've spent the last couple of days working with legislators and with our advocates to see what we could do to stop the proposed ban that passed the Mississippi House of Representatives. It was the biggest threat we've had since 2016, when the FDA attempted to ban federally the kratom. In Mississippi, they actually voted the ban out of the House of Representatives. And what it illustrates to us is that we cannot get complacent in our view of how we're approaching these things. We have great successes, obviously, but that comes from hard work informing these legislators about the science on kratom, and with advocates joining in lending their powerful voices to explain how kratom has changed their lives for the better, has saved their lives in many cases, and improved the quality of their lives for them and their families. That message was heard loud and clear by members of the Mississippi Senate. We have firm commitments that these senators will not take up the proposed ban that passed the Mississippi House of Representatives. More importantly, or equally as important, they've committed they're going to work with the American Kratom Association to develop the right policy for the Kratom Consumer Protection Act in Mississippi. All of this is derivative of a very powerful voice that's emerging in anti-kratom voice with law enforcement and with medical associations. And in every case, when you hear the narratives of the messaging that's provided by these anti-kratom groups, it is all about the FDA's campaign on disinformation. Our challenge is going to be to fight back. We lost a battle in Wisconsin where we had a great opportunity to overturn one of the bans that was initiated between 2012 and 16 by the FDA's disinformation campaign. Then they were telling the states that the kratom was going to be banned by the Drug Enforcement Administration, and that the states should simply get out ahead of that. And we know, of course, that that isn't true, that in fact, the DEA rejected the ban, and we continue today to fight this battle against what is an unfair disinformation campaign. We are grateful at the American Kratom Association for the advocates who stand with us. The message about the science and the policy is important, but it is equally as important that we hear the full-throated, enthusiastic endorsements of our advocates for the public policy that will protect them, and for those legislators to hear their powerful testimonials about how the kratom has helped them and saved their lives. So thank you. We're going to continue to work here in Mississippi and in every other state to make sure that the right public policy is enacted. And we thank everyone for your support in that effort. God bless all of you, and let's continue our fight to protect kratom from the FDA's clutches in trying to ban it. Thank you.